Hey, good morning. We're going to do a Monday microbite. Today, we're going to talk about limiting beliefs and 5 ways to shift them, to get rid of them for good. Today on the Productive Not Busy podcast.
You're listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast, where our mission is to make you more money so you'll have less stress and more free time. It's all about mindset, attitude, and taking action. And your host, Wayne Weathersby, knows how to make that happen. He's negotiated and closed over $150 million in contracts while building businesses with proven success strategies that he wants to share with you. So if you're ready to make some real money, then let's get to it. Here's Coach Wayne.
So, my question for you is, how are you your own worst enemy? Right? We limit ourselves like to the moon. We live in our own heads, come up with all these like ways to keep us from getting stuff that we want in life or getting things accomplished in general. Even though deep down we know we're good enough to do it and how much we're fully capable of getting things done. See, the only way to get past these self-sabotaging behaviors is to take active, intentional steps to remedy what you're thinking. So I just came up with 5 steps that will hopefully shift your limiting beliefs. First one is you got to stop. You got to wait a minute. What are you thinking? Right? If a thought feels off about anything, something, anything, it's time to stop and examine the idea, right? The thought. Is this a self-limiting belief? Or is it just a brief thought? Think about what you're saying. Where's the lie in this thought? You've already figured out there's something wrong with it. So that's the first step, or you wouldn't be going through the process. This means something about it is not ringing true. Something's not accurate. When you understand where the lie is, it becomes easier to know how to counteract it. So you got to look for the proof. Is there any proof this limiting belief is true? Let's examine the part you feel that is a lie. Here's where you need to take a step back from the situation, right? Take a step back if you can and look very impartially at what's going on. Is any grain of truth in what you're thinking right now? Is there any validity? Think about it. Then you got to take control of it, okay? If what you're thinking is a lie, it's relatively easy to counter the false aspects of the statement, right? Just tell the truth. Tell yourself the truth. You got to have a conversation with that inner critic every once in a while. But what if this thought was at least like partially true? You start by reminding yourself it isn't always the case, right? For example, you might be thinking, um, you're always late. Maybe you are. In fact, maybe you are late sometimes. So to perform the step, you would need to recall various instances when you were on time, right? It's called countering. By countering the lie, you were taking control of the situation and not allowing that limiting belief or your inner critic to have any sway over you. I used to do this exercise, and I remember it was something I learned. I don't remember if it was at a Dale Carnegie or Bob Proctor or something, But I remember hearing that when you wake up in the morning, you're brushing your teeth and you're looking in the mirror, there's actually two people in the room. There's you, and then there's the other person in the mirror that's relying on you to lead them in the right direction, relying on you to make the best decisions to allow them to succeed. Think about that. Sometimes it's can be a challenging to remove limiting beliefs by yourself. So use the person in the mirror. In these instances, it can be a beneficial talk to your friend. Or you could go farther if it's really bad and find a counselor. Find a counselor to help you see the truth. There's nothing wrong with getting help, especially from someone who's in a position to be impartial. Self limiting beliefs don't have to control your life. See, by examining your thoughts, especially those that seem to hold you back, you will find it much easier to move forward toward your goals. Then you can see success. Hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, take care, sell a bunch, and say something nice to somebody.
You've been listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast with Coach Wayne. Join us next time for more money-making strategies to help you have less stress and more free time. Follow us on Facebook at Productive Not Busy, on Instagram at frontline.coach.wayne, and on Twitter at Wayne New Jr. And remember, be productive, not busy.